Hello, all you viewers in TV land. We're here today for a candid interview with Willie Psycho, Las Vegas rock and roll icon, San Diego, California outcast, and all-around crazy man. So, Willie, how does it feel to be a rock and roll legend in Vegas and an outcast asshole in San Diego?
An outcast asshole in San Diego? I'm not the asshole. Those motherfuckers in San Diego are the assholes. Half the promoters there are fucked up. The venue owners are fucked up. Not everybody, but a lot of people are fucked up. As soon as you break out and start making just a little bit of money, fucking haters come out everywhere and they just like want to try and slam you and put you down. But you know, that's just how it is in San Diego. And all my musician friends there that do hip hop, rock, punk, metal, everything, they'll fucking tell you the exact same thing. San Diego, they got the game backwards. Not all of San Diego now, not everybody, but just a few people, a handful of people that make a lot of noise, and they're still there not doing shit.
Well, Willie, you've had quite a rock and roll career even here in Las Vegas. You've been here for, what, maybe around 7 or 8 years. How many musicians have you been through in all your bands? And just, you know, really, what is it like to try to put together an original band in Las Vegas?
Well, I haven't been here for 7 or 8 years.
Oh.
About a year and 4 months.
Oh.
But we've been doing a lot of business here for about 7 or 8 years. How difficult is it to get band members in Las Vegas that aren't fucking schlep rocks? It is fucking almost impossible. You know that ad that says must be able to tour? That weeds out almost everybody. For the most part, I mean, the musicians here are fantastic. I mean, when we actually moved here, we were just welcomed here. I was welcomed. I got job offers from band after band after band, and it's really cool. But ran into a lot of bullshit with a lot of musicians. Well, I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do this. Then why the fuck did you come down? You know we tour. You know that's what the fuck we do. Why did you come to the audition? Why are you wasting people's time? I guess it's kind of like any other. I guess it's a big city, small city. I don't fucking know.
It's a compact city.
It's compact, and a lot of people come here thinking they're gonna make a quick dollar and bail, and then they get here and they find out shit ain't exactly how it's all cracked up to be. But it's really difficult finding musicians in Vegas that want to do real musicians. I'm not talking about cover bands, so tribute band stuff. Don't take this as a diss, but you know it is what it is. But I found them. So that's where we're at now.
Las Vegas is famous for its tribute bands and its cover bands and all the tourist entertainment that's involved in Las Vegas. I mean, this is really a sin city for people who are looking for sinful excitement. But at the same time, for a working musician, it can be a hell on earth. Wouldn't you agree?
Sometimes, but I mean, realistically, if you're a tribute band or an original band, you can play at a different venue in this city every night to a different audience and make money every night if you do the correct way. And you just, you know, it's everybody says it's about who you know. That is about 90% true. It is who you know. Just, you know, be cool to people and handle your business and advertise what you're supposed to and go do your job and you'll be all right.
So it's definitely harder to have an original act, something truly unique, to break out of Las Vegas than it is out of maybe many other places because of the tourist factor and because of the unoriginality of many of the musicians that are in Vegas. Wouldn't you agree to that?
I agree 100%. I mean, like a lot of the stuff down here on Fremont, which is where we live at. One guy said, "You live on Fremont?" I'm like, "Hell fucking yeah, I live on Fremont." Have you been down there? You know, a lot of people, because there's so many tourists, they want to see just tribute and cover groups. I mean, and some of these dudes are the best fucking musicians I've ever seen. But when they're done playing the same shit or playing other people's shit, not all of them now. So don't take this the wrong way, but a lot that I've met that I know personally, they have this fucking look on their face like, fuck, man. You know, like somebody was just fucking their old lady or something. And you know, but I prefer original music. It is definitely harder to make a solid living doing original music. If you're signed, which we were, we'll talk about that later. And, you know.
Okay. Tell me this. Do you have to put Crisco on your hair every day to get that matted look?
No, dude. I use fucking beeswax and hash oil. and I just just don't get near a candle.
What about some KY jelly?
KY jelly, I have to get that nice smooth look. You really ask me that shit, you're fucked up.
Yeah, well, hey, people want to know.
Well-
People want to know the real Willie Psycho.
Well-
Who is Willie Psycho? Tell me, tell the audience, tell the people out there, who is Willie Psycho?
Willie Psycho is basically, I earned that name. I'll tell you how.
I'm sure you did.
Oh, I earned that name in a couple months in jail, but that's beside the point. Willie Psycho is basically that misfit kid that got picked on in high school or junior high. The person who was always the underdog that people always put down, always said, you're never going to amount to shit. But you turn around and say fuck you to basically everybody, and you do shit the way you want to do it, how you want to do it, when you want to do it. But on top of that, I have a work ethic, and you know that's completely fucking insane. Everybody thinks I have OCD, which I do, but I have a work ethic that's insane. And if you like me or not, that's cool. I don't care one way or the fucking other. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do, whether you like it or not, period.
OCD, ADD, ODP, QPD.
ODB.
Oh, why not? The whole ball of wax. This is the whole ball of wax. Let's move on to the next question. Somebody told me that you like to sit in the sun. Is that how you got that crispy look?
I was born like this, man.
Oh, no.
I was just born this way.
You're just born this way.
I was just born this way, like Lady Gaga said. I was born this way, or hatched this way, or something.
Oh, no, I think you told me that you like to stick your head in a microwave every once in a while.
Yeah, I do. I like to
top it off.
stick my head in the microwave and turn that motherfucker on, and beam, and there it is.
Really?
Yep.
Right along with the fried chicken, right?
Yep, that fried chicken. You got to have the fucking fried chicken.
Yes. Must be damn near impossible to hold that bass up for the whole show. How do you do it? Where do you get your stamina from? Where do you get your energy from? Do you have a pact with the devil? I mean, really, do you have a pact with the devil? Here, I mean, let's put on your real face. This is your real face, right? This is Willie Psycho's real face. So you're just going to see it here. You're not going to see it anywhere else. This is the real Willie Psycho. So anyway, we're going to move on to the next question here, because you already know Willie Psycho is the devil incarnate.
Pretty much.
Okay. How do you manage to play every show when you're drunk on your ass?
Well, I'm not really drunk. After about 5 shots and 10 beers, I'm barely catching a buzz. That's a myth that I'm drunk.
Oh, okay. It's a myth. All right.
Yeah, it's a myth.
So, when you jump off the stage when somebody throws a peanut at you and you want to break their necks and kick their asses, that's all legend also, right?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Why, did that actually happen to you?
That actually happened, and we got on film. It was a certain DJ from a certain white hip-hop group, but I'm not going to mention their name because they're really cool guys, but their DJ is a fucking asshole. And as soon as I'm not even going to talk about that. We'll run into him eventually. He knows who the fuck he is.
We don't want to talk about other people. We don't badmouth anybody.
No.
Unless, they really deserve it. Anyway.
He really deserves it, but I left little clues on my Facebook page, and you'll know who it is, but I'm not going to badmouth another artist.
Well, that's really big of you, Willie. That's even though we all know that a lot of other people out there badmouth you, but then again, who gives a shit? Anyway, how do you come up with the evil lyrics that you write to some of these songs?
Well, the way I come up with lyrics is just by everyday life and dreams. I have a lot of dreams. Well, everybody has a lot of fucking dreams. But if I wake up, I have a really bad dream. I wake up in the middle of the night fucking sweating and shit. And then I'll just, Michelle, give me a pen. And then I'll write down the dream, because if you don't write it down, chances are when you wake up, you're going to forget it. And I write it down, and then I have a thing this thick, and then I start going through shit. But I also write stuff that applies to the way I really, really live my everyday life. There's nothing bullshit or nothing fake about anything that I do.
Does Satan come to you as a beautiful woman in your dreams and ever try to, seduce you and make you, sell your soul to him?
I sold my soul a long time ago. I'm still waiting for the money. But Satan has come to me in the form of many fucking evil women.
Truly.
Oh my God, I had some ratchet ass exes. No, I had some real good ones, because some of them are going to see this and be like, that's fucked up. But I had some good ex-girlfriends, but I had some real fucking ratchet ones that took me to the rack. But as far as the whole Satan thing and all this and all that, you know, I've been into Satanism since I was like 14 years old. Now, I have nothing against God, and I do actually help out at a local food bank at a church. And I'm dressed normal. Well, you know, and I respect what they believe as long as they don't tell me shit. I don't have a problem with God. I have a problem with the people working for him.
That's a good observation. I mean, well, you know, judging from some of your lyrics and some of the songs that you perform, some people might want to crucify you to a cross upside down. So, I mean, that's just part of the gig. People have always burned records, demonized rock and roll, all the way back to Elvis Presley. Yeah. So, I mean, it's really nothing new, you know. So we leave it all up to you, the studio audience, to understand and to determine whether or not Willie is really the devil.
Well, can I respond to that?
Sure.
People always complain. Didn't people bitch about Elvis Presley?
Yes, they
back
did.
in the day. Then they bitched about, well, nobody bitched about Jimi Hendrix.
Well, the Rolling Stones, they did.
Yeah, they bitched about them. They bitched about this, bitched about that. But the one thing I will say,
I mean, Keith Richards and Mick Jagger, they made a deal with the devil a long time ago.
Yeah, why did?
Otherwise, they wouldn't still be out there doing what they're doing at 80
How
years
the mother?
old.
They're 80?
Close to it.
Well, much respect to them. Fuck.
Mick Jagger's a great grandfather.
Basically, fuck. Damn, he's still fucking hot bitches.
And he looks good.
He does. But the one thing I want to say,
That's what happens when you sell your soul to the devil.
something like that. But the one thing I want to say is I get some angry fucking hate mail, believe it or not.
I believe it.
Oh, believe it or not.
I believe it.
Somebody actually sent me something, and I'm like, reading my Facebook email and said, you're a role model. One, I'm not a fucking role model. I've never been a fucking role model. I am not anybody's role model, but chances are your kids are listening to people like me more than they're listening to their fucking parents. So if your parents, you know, like I said, misfits, people that didn't fit in, abused kids, people that got their asses kicked in school, that's who my music is meant for. And, you know, if some kid listens to, Need to Kill, that's one of our older songs, and goes out and does some weird shit, somebody actually did that. I'll tell you about that when this interview's over, and I'll show it to you. I was kind of tripping. You can't ever blame an artist about that. That's on the fucking parents.
Well, Ozzy Osbourne's been blamed for kids hanging themselves, so I mean...
You know what? That's not...
goes all the way back to the beginning of time.
That's not his fault. That's their fucking parents' fault. And if a kid's gonna go do some fucked up shit because they hear a song or they hear something, then that kid's already fucked up.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, you know, I grew up in the fucking hood of San Diego in the ghetto. I didn't kill anybody. Well, doesn't mean I didn't try, but... Whatever the case may be, you know, that's on the parents. If more parents actually were involved in what their kids were doing, what they were listening to. Because when I was like a little kid, you know, I grew up on Slayer. My parents threw all that shit away. I went and got more. And now they're like, well, I'm glad you're making a living now, so it's okay.
Yeah, Willie, you're more of a cinnamon roll than a role model.
I got your fucking cinnamon roll.
Why are you so friendly with the audience? Are you trying to make them like you before you go out and sing?
I don't give a fuck if the audience... Oh, my dog is here. Oh, that's cool.
That's all right. It's easy.
Oh, I don't give a fuck if the audience likes it. I don't give a fuck if people like it. I really don't care. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. And if people get it, they get it. If they don't, they don't. I'm still going to do what I'm going to do the way I'm going to do it. And, I mean, I like it when people like it and buy our shit and buy our stuff and come out to see us on the tours and stuff. But realistically, I don't give a shit if you like it or not. I'll play to one person or I'll play to 1,000 people. I've always been the same way. I really don't. I'm at the point in my life where I don't give a shit. I just care about doing my music and doing the right thing and trying to be a good guy.
Well, that's commendable. That's commendable. Last question. Do you think the audience loves you as much as you love yourself?
Nobody could possibly love Willie Psycho like Willie Psycho loves Willie Psycho. I love myself more than anybody on this fucking planet. Don't ever get that shit twisted. Ever.
Well. There you have it. As we conclude our interview with one of rock and roll's true nut jobs, look for Willie and his circus of mayhem at your local asylum very soon. And as we say in Las Vegas, hasta la vista.
Stay psycho, motherfucker.